Hey there everybody, welcome back to the Plat and welcome to the video you guys have seen 1,000 times, but you're gonna watch it again. That's not necessarily true, but people always ask me to make it. They'll come into my streams, ask me if I plan on making it. Wow, look at this, how long the shop is. The shop's 53 days long. It's like twice as long as the event is in general. That's pretty crazy. Anyway, we are gonna do the swap shop priority guide. Now, this one is gonna be pretty similar, but this is a fantastic shop. Now, again, let's just jump into it. You guys have seen this before, but for people that maybe are new to the game, you know, blah, 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 there's waifus in here, might have new people coming in. Let's talk about the most important things to get in the shop really quick. So, number one, I think everyone's going to just do this by default. I think you should probably just get these 15 pulls down here. You get 5 for each waifu, or each bride, sorry. And it's only 750 medals each, so just by going through the story and doing like, you'll get these day one easy, all right? This is very, very simple, low amount to get. Just get it, get out, get your 15 pulls. Mostly because you just don't want to forget about these. You know, they're going to be right there at the top. Simple, easy to get. You'll get them out of the way right away, and then you'll be like, why isn't there more? Because 15 is actually fantastic. And we're probably going to get more in an update for other S units on the way, at which point that'll also be priority. After that, you're going to want to get the iridescent orb. Just to run down again why I think you should get the iridescent orb in case you are newer to the game. These are very limited. There's a finite amount in the game, and this is one of those finite amount, and it's temporary. There's others that are obtainable always. Now, there's actually quite a few orbs in this event, so this is surprisingly a lower priority than normal, but because it's an orb, it's always gonna actually be a high priority because you need 2 of them for every S unit that you have on your team if you want to get them to the max level. So, very, very important. And I definitely recommend working on this ASAP. Again, should be obtainable in the first day or two. If you're joining this event right at the end and you only have a day or two to get things, you definitely want to get the iridescent orb, potentially before the pulls even. If you are only going to get one or the other, iridescent orb is probably number 1. Outside of that, I think the next important thing, personally, I'm going to get the irises. So these are farmable in game, but they are very unfriendly to farm, and you need a lot of them. So getting 10, this is only 2,000, right, medals. Again, it's even faster than the orb, and this will let you get a couple units ranked up. Very, very, very good. So I highly recommend getting these. After that, this is where it gets a little bit more interesting. The gold is very important, and everyone always needs more gold, but you always need more gold, and there's always going to be more gold. Personally, I'm going to say get the hero fragments. Hero fragments are used, again, if you're newer to the game, you can come down here to the swap shop and go to the awakening material shop, and you can go find your hero thing. Here, I've already got 20, and if you come here, you can see for 100 of these, you could exchange for a free awakening on a S unit of your choice in the game. So that is a free awakening. You get, or it won't, if you don't have the unit, it won't give you one. But if you already have one, this will give you a free awakening on it. That means if you pull a random unit with all these free pulls they're giving us, or tact points, if you happen to pull any of the S units, you could use the ring to get a dupe on it, and then you could use 100 of these medals, hero things, to get another one. So you could have a potentially awakened 2 very powerful S unit for free in this event, without paying for any pulls. You have to get lucky on 1 S pull, but I don't think that's that crazy if you're using all your tact points for the entire event because you love Nara and you need Nara. I don't know if I recommend doing that because there are some good pulls coming up and the 6th month is on its way. But basically, I do recommend getting those 30 things. It is getting you towards, it's 30% of a free S unit, and all you have to do is purchase them for $0 and 0 cents. After that, I'm personally going to go with the stamina herbs. I do think stamina herbs are very, very important. 10 of them, right? That's 500 stamina. You're going to probably use most of them during this event. Maybe not. I'm probably going to use gems for quite a bit of the event, and I like stockpiling these until I really need something. Like, then I don't want to do 9 refreshes in a day. So if I do 3 refreshes or 6 refreshes and I really need to do more because time's running out, this is where I will jump in the stamina herbs, or when there's like tome events going on, or a certain kind of event that I really, really need. But also sometimes I'm a streamer. I just am trying to get more stamina out of my days when I'm streaming it and stuff, right? So then I recommend that. After that, get the gold. All right, like I said, we all need gold. You need gold, I need gold. The one time 10,000 gold for 2,000 gems, that's a steal. All right, then get the 1,000, get the extra 20,000. It's way more expensive, but honestly, it's still worth it. You don't care about either of these ability scrolls. Tomes are typically not worth it. They are worth it if you have excess, but they're typically not really that worth it, because you can either spend, you know, like 60 stamina to get one of these books, or you could just spend 60 stamina to get 5 of these books by farming the actual tome stages themselves. So typically, these are bad value. Not always. It depends on how much the final stages will give us and how much you can actually farm, but I'm going to say that overall it's bad value. The orbs and stuff, pearls, like, if you need these, get them as you need them. I don't think they're that important. I actually think these little stones are pretty valuable because there's a lot of new weaker units, and this will let you start getting your overall account CP up higher faster, because these are one of the things that you need the most, honestly. You need fat stacks of these stones down here to rank up all these weaker units, and so these are going to help you with battle roads and shit like that. I actually think the little stones are better than the rubies. I have so many of each of these, because these are obtainable from so many more stages than the little stones. But even before the stones, I'm going to say get all 3 of these experience codexes. Large, medium, small, get those, because it's going to help you level up units very good. 30 of these is huge. You're going to be able to get like 1 unit up to, between this and just getting them normally every day. Like, if you get like 100 of these, you're going to get up to 110 so fast, or at least like 100. Like, you're not going to finish a unit probably. I don't know how many it takes to actually complete a unit, but you're going to get a ton. This is just going to take a unit from level 1 to like actually usable in content if you use all of these things on 1 unit. So this is kind of like a free level up of a unit. Make sure you're using it on a unit that doesn't have a battle road, because it doesn't have a battle road. If it has a battle road, you get free experience already. And then that's going to be it. Obviously, this 99999 exchanges, this is the lowest priority thing on the list. I would personally recommend getting everything. Okay, you know what? I changed my mind. I would probably get the tomes before that, even though I said the tomes aren't that good. And then I would get these orbs and pearls if they're necessary, but I kind of already grind those stages anyway because I need irises, so I don't really ever need those. But then I would do the gold over the scrolls. The scrolls are all bad. You don't want zap, zam, bang, whoosh, crack, sizz, frizz. You don't want any of those. You don't want blessed breath. You don't want lightning breath or lightning. Blessed breath has a chance, like maybe it's okay. Moderate zap type breath damage. It's bad, but I don't know. You could put it on a dragon. Like, if you have a weaker dragon and you have like a dragon breath team, like if you have Grey Dragon as a leader, and like this breath is like sometimes okay. It's never great, but it's gonna be sometimes okay. If you're going for a specific breath team, you don't have a zap breath on a dragon, you have a dragon, but it's very likely a waste of your 1,500 medals. But you know what? I'm so sorry. I forgot about the weapons. I would actually say, let's step in because they're near the top. Before you get the small stones, I would say get the experience codex first still. But then after that, I would say get these, get the one-time weapons, right? The exchange of 20 weapons for each of these. But I would say you could also just wait to see until you get a, if you might get a roll you want from these already, but it's pretty nice just to get a couple, like buy 5 at a time, go roll it, come back by 5 at a time, see if you need all 20. You may not need all 20 to get a roll that you want. But all 3 of these weapons are pretty good. The Bang type spell potency, this is a fantastic staff, a straight up huge improvement on anything we have in the game for that, because normally it's a 1%, I think, for the current one. Fairy foil is also very good. Zap type physical potency, fantastic. This is going to be good on exactly 2 units, though. It's going to be good. I mean, it'll be good. We have a lot of units that actually do zap type physical potency. They're just, mostly of them aren't that good, but I like, we have some lower rank units that like the 180% thing, and then we've got Royal Reptile, and we've got the new Bianca, I think it is. I don't remember which one. It's not Nera's, and it's not Deborah, so it's got to be Bianca. And then this one, I actually think this is the worst weapon. This one, Sizz type physical potency, 4%. It's not a bad weapon by any stretch of the imagination, but you can take a look. It has a, like, it has a heavy emphasis on agility, which I think is not very important for the most part. You would rather have more attack or more HP most of the time. There's not many Sizz type physical potency, so if you don't have Deborah, this is unlikely to be very good. I think this is the worst of the weapons, because it has the least amount of general use. However, like, look at HP attack, and this one is just wisdom. Not even any MP, just straight wisdom. That's still pretty good for, like, S-rank casters. Like, this is a great Baramos staff, man. If you have Baramos, it's also going to be a great Nara? I don't know. It's going to be a great staff for her as well. But yeah, that's gonna be it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Purplatypus is Purplatypus, trying to get this done in under 10 minutes. We got 5 seconds. See you guys next time. Peace out, friends.